What is up, guys? Razor here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster for the PC. So we just left Mount Kolts. Let's head north here. Gonna run from every enemy to avoid leveling up. I'm not gonna be leveling up until later in the game. I'll be fighting I'll be fighting every enemy. I'm just not gonna be fighting them more than once. I don't think there's any other new enemies in this area either. I don't think there's anything to the north either, really. I think it just leads to a dead end. Yeah, this is a dead end. That's what I thought. Alright, let's head over here. This is the Returner's Hideout. That's where we're supposed to be. Alright. King Edgar, this way, please. Nope. Let's look around. The Empire wouldn't even think of looking for our headquarters here. Yeah. I'm sure this place is totally safe. The Empire will never find this area, ever. That's what they all say. I think we will need eye drops eventually, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna buy some eye drops, like 20 of them, I think. Pretty sure we're gonna need those later. And I guess silence is pretty bad, so I guess I'll buy some of these. Maybe just 5. You can also buy sprint shoes here as well if you didn't buy them earlier. One problem is our money situation is going to be pretty bad since I'm not going to be fighting that many enemies. So that could be a problem, actually. You definitely don't want to fight enemies in the Pixel Remaster because if it's anything like, what was it? Final Fantasy IV, you get more EXP, or you level up quicker in Final Fantasy IV. Oops. I didn't mean to talk to him. Come on. Have you spoken with Bannon? Not yet. Phoenix down. Alright, that's all we can get for now. Alright, let's go over to the sky or head up here. Seriously, I didn't mean to exit the room. Come on. High potion. Here's Bannon right here. Bannon. We brought her with us. So this is the girl. The one to whom the Esper responded. Esper. It seems the Empire had complete control over her. Carrier. Pigeons have kept me informed. I also heard that she wiped out 50 Imperial soldiers in mere minutes. No, that's not Rosella, for heaven's sake, Bannon. The girl doesn't remember anything. Second. There we go. Hiding from the truth won't change it. Perhaps you've heard this story before. Once when people were still pure and innocent, there was a box they were told never to open. Someone went and opened it anyway, and so unleashed all the evils we know today. Pride, envy, greed, wrath, gluttony. The only thing that remained in the box was a single ray of light, hope. Your power is a gift, not a curse. No matter what happens, you must remember that. You are the world's last ray of light, our final hope. Bannon. I've grown weary with the hour. Allow me to rest for a while. Okay, we're in control of Terra now. Empire took someone important from me. I've hated it ever since. If no one stands up to the Empire, more people will be left like me. That's why I joined the Returners. But there's no one important in my life. I have no family, no friends. That's not true. And even if it was, I'm sure there are people who feels you're important to them. Those people could be counting on you. Okay, he says the same thing. Alright. Okay, we can go this way now. Phoenix down. Air knife. Knight's Code. Which I bought earlier. Thanks a lot, Square Enix. Give me a free Knight's Code after White Cape. After I already bought one. Lovely. Prevents imp and silence. That's actually pretty good. I'm going to give that to her. Now I just bought those echo screens for no... I bought the echo screens for no reason now. Anyways, one more chest here, apparently. Who's had the courage to join us? Oh no, we just got the last chest. Never mind. We're good. We got everything. We good. We good. We good, Ka. We're a small organization, but we've been gaining more and more sympathizers around the world. Freedom is almost within our grasp. You doing, Ka? There's 7. I don't know what to tell you, but I do know that I trust my brother completely. He's always thought of my needs before his own, ever since we were little. I think you should trust him too. But don't tell him I said that. He'll turn red as a tomato. This is Terra's theme, but it's like slowed down. Empire snuffing out returners. Wherever it finds them, we must find a way to strike back before it's too late. Now the Empire is the only one that strikes back. I learned that from Star Wars Episode 2. The Empire strikes back. Alright, let's go ahead and save it again. It's not easy asking so much of you. And if we force our ideas on you, we're no different from the Empire. So we want you to decide for yourself. Okay. I choose not to join. I'm gonna leave this place right now. I'm out of here. Get out of the way, dude. Bannon, he went outside just a moment ago. See you guys. I'm never coming back. Bye. Leaving the returners forever. Nope. Bye, Bannon. Not joining you. Just kidding, obviously. You have to join them. You're not given a choice. I've made your decision. Will you become our last ray of hope? Yes. Really, you will. Do bears shit in the woods? Yes. They do. And yes, I'll join the returners. but I'm scared. The uncertainty you're feeling is only natural. Rosella, I want you to have this. What is it? A charm to help keep you safe. Take it. A pink gauntlet. That's a gauntlet is a charm, okay? No, a gauntlet is something you punch someone in the face with, and then you go to jail. I have a plan. Would you please gather everyone together? Strategy meeting time. Well then, we all know that the Gestalian Empire is using the Magitek power to wage war. Yeah, we know that. We were using the Magitek power earlier in the game. The question is, where did you get that power? I had Locke dig around for information. It seems the Empire has been gathering scholars from around the world to study the Espers. Narcissus Esper was the reason for the Imperial assault there. Are you saying there's some kind of connection between Espers and Magitek? Espers and Magitek, only one possible link comes to mind. You don't mean the War of the Magi? No. That's impossible. You're not my father? That's impossible. My grandma used to tell me bedtime stories about magical machines. Hard to believe those stories were true. You're saying we're on the verge of a second war on the Magi? It's only a guess. The war took place 1,000 years ago, and every historian has a different hypothesis. Wow. I can't imagine trying to say hypothesis like 5 times fast. But one says that energy drained from Espers was used to power machines. I'm going to say it 5 times fast real quick. Hypothesis, 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 hypothesis. It's not that bad actually. It's actually kind of easy to say 5 times. And that ordinary humans were also infused with that same energy. But it doesn't seem like you could say it 5 times fast, but you can. Get a sip of my orange juice real quick. So yeah guys, so that's what Magitek power is, but I no longer drink energy drinks anymore. I cut energy drinks entirely. Now I just drink orange juice and water, stuff like that. I'm too old to be drinking energy drinks anymore. If we're going to fight Magitek enemies, we need Magitek weapons of our own. No, that would bring about another war of the Magi. Then what do you propose? I was wondering if we might be able to have a chat with an Esper. With an Esper? It's risky, but the Esper reacted to Rosella before. If we can get it to react to her again, we just might be able to wake it up. Do you ever think that would work? I can't say for sure, but I believe it's our best shot. Of course, we can't do anything without Rosella's help. Rosella. I'll do it. I'm not entirely sure I understand the plan, but what the hey? It sounds like it'll be fun. What was that? That noise just now. Bannon, sir. Oh no. Not like this. Don't tell me the Empire made it here. It's the South Figaro. What's wrong? What happened? Did the Empire taken South Figaro? They're headed this way. So they found us. We haven't a moment to lose. Locke. I know. Someone has to sneak into South Figaro to slow down the enemy, right? This is right up your alley. We're counting on you. Rosella, wait for me. I won't be gone long. And watch out for certain lecherous young king who shall remain nameless. The guy moves in like a hawk. Locke. So Locke leaves the party. Edgar. Old habits die hard, eh? What about us? We can escape down the Lethe River and make our way to Narsh. I'm curious about that Esper they found in the mines. Very well. Already the raft by the back entrance. It's risky, but we don't have much of a choice at this point. It's not safe here. Come with us to Narsh. It could be a chance for you to gain a better understanding of your abilities. We have no time for dilly-dally. Let's make for Narsh. Yep, let's go. Okay, so make sure to get all the chests here in the returner's hideout, which we did. Let's go ahead and leave. But if you go down, you will not be able to come back for a while, so you might want to go get the rest of the items now. And you can also save it if you want to as well. Oh yeah, and also one thing very important, put Bannon in the back row, you can thank me later. Here we go, the raft will carry us to Narsh. Hop aboard the raft, yes. Head towards Narsh while protecting Bannon at all costs. If Bannon falls in battle, the journey's over. Yep, that's true. So you got to keep him alive, but it's not that hard to do, honestly. And I'll tell you why it's not hard to do, because he has prey, and you can just keep spamming it. And it restores a lot of HP, as you can tell. And these are new enemies, by the way. Those are Ultros and whatever that enemy's called, Exocyte. Yeah, just use auto crossbow, attack with Sabin. You can't run from the enemies in this area either, I don't think. So you're pretty much forced to fight. Okay, so for this one, it doesn't really matter what you pick because it'll all lead to the same spot. So we'll just go straight. So hopefully we don't get into too many random battles. Oh, you can flee. Maybe you can flee. I just assumed since we were on a raft we couldn't flee, but you can flee. Okay. There we go. Kind of weird how you could flee on a raft, but hey. And you get the random battles will just come as you go through. Okay, we got another enemy there. Not all toyed or... Yeah, I'll show off some of the Arcannon. Boom. Yeah, that's 700 damage. That's why Sabin is a magic user. That's actually a magical attack. Sabin is better magic. I know it seems weird, but... Let's see, right bumper, left bumper, up A. This is like a suplex. Boom. And we'll be suplexing a particular train later on, so don't worry about that. It's definitely going to happen. Alright, we're at the save point here. Which, you know what that means. More than likely there's going to be a boss coming up. Final Fantasy loves to get save points and then a boss. It's kind of generic. They've been doing that for... Well, not just Final Fantasy, but other JRPGs as well, obviously. But it makes sense, obviously, you want to save point before bosses, because bosses are hard. So, I'm not complaining or anything, I'm just saying. Yeah, make sure to fight the Ultros, which we fought, the Nodal, Old, and the Exocyte. That's the 3 enemies in this area. Make sure to fight those 3. I'm trying to check to see if they have anything to steal from. Oh, that's right. We can't even steal anyway because we don't even have lock. What am I talking about? You can't even steal. So let's just continue on. I'm stupid. I'm a very stupid individual, guys. We gotta have a thief in the party to steal. Run away. For some reason, it's not showing the animations for running. What the heck? Game? My controller's not working. Either that or there's no animation for it. What's going on? I can't run for some reason. I think my controller's screwing up here. Let me use my other controller. Crap. I have two controllers luckily, but... No, it's just not letting me run for some reason. I'm holding down both the buttons. Well, I guess we're killing them then. Let me go back to my other controller. It's like trying to do it, but it's not. It's not like... Like I'm literally holding down both the buttons. It's not... It was working earlier. Yep, it's not working, guys. I'm sorry. I hate to gain levels here, but I got no choice. Well, I guess only Bannon leveled up there. That's good, I guess. Alright, so we want to go left here because if you go up, it'll just loop around. You can do it infinitely. If you go up, you can infinitely go through the place, but we want to go left. Oh, we don't want to infinitely go through here. Why can I not flee? I don't understand. Edgar was able to flee? I don't understand. What's going on here? We were able to flee earlier? Is it because we're blind? That'd be so weird if it was. Yeah, like it's like not wanting me, not letting me flee. Screw it, I guess we're fighting then. Yeah, so annoying, guys. I'm sorry. I don't even know what's going on. It's so weird. Oh, is it because it was on auto? No. Well, I just hope to get to the boss quickly, then this is really annoying. I'm not sure what happened here. I think it's a bug. Yeah, it might be a bug. Just not let me flee for some reason. Might be my computer messing up as well or something. Hardware issue. I'm not sure. But anyway, we're gonna yeah, it's just not letting me flee. There it goes. Oh, I had my mouse was being pushed down by my phone. That's what it was. Okay. Never mind, it was not a hardware issue. It was my My phone was on top of my left mouse click. Uh-oh. Hey, what have we got here? And it's boss time against Ultros, which is the most iconic boss in this game. Alright, let's do R cannon. We'll do fire because Ultros is weak to fire. I'm pretty sure it's immune to Bioblast or absorbs it, one or the other. So we'll do auto crossbow. Yeah, he hates. Youch! He hates fire. Yeah, and I think ink is like a counterattack, by the way. Yeah, Tentacle does a lot of damage. You want to counter with Prey. Hopefully he doesn't use that on Bannon. Burn! Ultros, burn! Seafood soup is not on the menu. Ultros is a troll, by the way, guys. He's definitely a troll. Muscleheads. Hate him. Wow, he just killed Sabin in one hit. Sorry, Ultros, but seafood is on the menu, buddy. Hey! Stop getting multiple attacks and that's not fun. Come on, hurry up and heal, Bannon. Youch! We need to keep him alive, so I'm going to heal him here. Can't be having Bannon die. I like how he counters with ink even though it does nothing to like casters and stuff. Would you die already? Thank you. Get out of here. Sploosh. Took out Edgar and Sabin. Glub glub. Ultros. Think he got the point? Yeah, it's over, but it'll be back. Really soon, in fact. But for the all bosses video, I'm going to stop recording here. And it'll go on to the next boss. Alright, so I like how they were like in the middle of the raft, right? And when Ultros goes underneath, now they go to the edges. Like, are you dumb? I wouldn't bet on it. It's probably just hiding down there. Ew. Something stuck on my leg. So get away from there. From there. We should be alright now. 8-arm freak. I'm gonna smash it with a blitz. No, Sabin. Out of my way, Edgar. Sabin gonna jump in there with it. Well, he's always been a bit rash. Sabin. Oh, he'll be fine. Are you sure, Bannon? You're his brother. Should know better than any of us. Any second now he'll flop back up into the raft right as rain. What? I think you missed the onto the raft part. Sabin. Sabin, you're on your own now. There he goes. He's going right. Edgar and Rosella race towards Narsh while protecting Bannon. But what of Sabin? who was swept away by the raging waters, and how is Locke faring after having penetrated the Empire's defenses in South Figaro? Is all going according to plan? Choose a scenario, Kupo. Yeah, you have to pick a scenario. You can pick one of three. Sabin Story, Locks, or Terra's. They're all going to converge in the same area, which is Narsh. But they all have completely different... Stuff will be completely different for each of them. Anyway, I'm ending the video here. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode, and later.